welcome to my channel, Maze's Life, where I'm terrible at managing money but trying to get better. So with today's video, I wanted to go over all of my financial goals for 2026 and some goals at the end that are not necessarily financial related but may or may not impact my finances. So if you like this type of content, or if you're eager to see if I can accomplish these goals, which the goal is to accomplish them, then please stick around, like, subscribe. But other than that, let's get started. Okay, so I have my goals written down here. So if you see me look down, this is what I'm looking at. They're just briefly scribbled down. But for my first goal is I want to increase my salary. Specifically, I want to get a promotion to either be a tax auditor or something else. If you do not know from watching my other videos, I'm currently an HR analyst, and there are several other ways and different job titles that I can promote to. I can promote to a tax collector specialist, and I have previously been a tax collector. I can promote to a tax auditor. I can promote to an associate tax auditor. I can promote to an HR specialist, or I can promote to an HR manager. Very easily, since those are the two backgrounds that I have experience working in. With that promotion, it'll come with a 5% raise since I already make a certain amount in between those salaries. You don't know I work for the government, and our salaries are within a certain bracket, and I'm in the middle. I'm actually towards the top of my current salary range as an HR analyst. So when I get a promotion, it'll only be 5%. It won't be any more than that. My current salary, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, is $6,846.26 a month, which is a little over $82,000 a year. With the 5% raise, I'm hoping that it'll be $7,188.57 a month, which is a little over $86,000 a year. I live in Northern California, and the reason why I say that I'm hoping that that's how much I'll get from a 5% raise is because, you know, with certain government budgets and whatnot, I may or may not get the full raise. Things may happen, so that is what I'm hoping for. Ideally, I would like to get that promotion or raise, well, promotion and raise, before March of 2026, but I really like my current job. I would stay in my current job forever if I didn't need the money. All right, my financial goal number 2 is I would like to put $20,000 towards debt. So if you see my other videos, you would know that I do pay interest on some of my lines of credit, so I would have to put more money towards debt, but I want to pay off $20,000 worth of debt. So if that means that I need to put $24,000 towards debt in order to account for $4,000 of interest, then that's what I'll need to do. But I want my debt to decrease by $20,000. I believe it's somewhere around $38,000, which I started off with $72,000 in September of 2023. So I have made a good progress in this little over 2 years, but I want to continue to make progress. That's kind of why I started this channel. Is at the process of me starting this channel, I was going to completely stop paying off debt. I was unmotivated because of the things that were happening in my former workplace and in my workplace at my second job, but this YouTube channel, the comments and everything here has given me motivation to continue to pay off debt, and hopefully it'll just be another year and a half. So it'll be a total of 4-year long debt payoff journey. But sorry for rambling. I want to decrease my total debt by $20,000. All right. Goal number 3, keeping in line. So kind of pigging back off of my previous goal. I want to pay off 7 lines of credit. I am already on track to pay off 6 lines of credit, but this is a goal that I want to shoot for, is to just add an extra one in there. I want to pay off 7 lines of credit by the end of 2026. All right, goal number 4. In paying off all this debt and paying off several lines of credit, and in getting a raise at my job. At my job, I'm required to contribute 7.5% of my income to a pension. So I already have a good chunk of change set aside in a pension that has been collecting a little bit of interest. But my goal for 2026 is to finally have a positive net worth. I don't think that I've ever had a positive net worth as an adult, so this will be a major accomplishment. I'm 28, but my goal is to have a positive net worth by mid-2026. Goal number 5 is I want to, alongside paying off all this debt, I want to start saving. I would like to save $3,000. If you watched my 6 things you probably didn't know about me video, I have a chronic nose breathing issue. It's not a deviated septum. I don't know what that is, but I don't have it. It is something to do with the fact that I cannot breathe when I talk. I cannot breathe around strong smells. I cannot breathe around gas. I cannot breathe around smoke, whether it be cigarette smoke, fire smoke, because I live in California, weed smoke. I cannot breathe around BO. I cannot breathe if there's a fan or wind blowing in my face. I stop being able to breathe specifically through my nose. That causes me to do things like slur my words. I always sound congested or stuffy, but I'm not. It's just because I'm a mouth breather, which is gross. And then I also mispronounce words a lot. It's a little bit of an insecurity of mine, especially as someone who needs to talk for a living, whether it be in HR or it be in tax collection and auditing. And I've had this all my life, but it's only been something that I've been taking seriously for these past couple of years, because for the past couple of years, I knew that management was something that I was going to eventually do. And because I'm already young, I just thought that improving my speech and improving my breathing would help me be taken more seriously, especially in a role such as HR or in tax collection, where you definitely want to be taken seriously. So I'm trying to get my insurance to cover that procedure that I may need, but there's a large chance that they won't. And even if they do cover it, it would leave me with serious scars. So I would need to see a cosmetic plastic surgeon. And for the surgeons that do that type of procedure that I will need, you're looking at around $20,000. So I have decided that I'm going to start saving to, one, learn how to properly save and build up that habit, but then two, because eventually I will most likely need it for that procedure or surgery for my nose. All right, and then number 6, my last financial goal that I will share in this video is I want to read just 4 finance books. I do not read often. Actually, I don't ever read. I used to love reading as a child, but then once I started going to college and I had to read for school, I stopped reading, and I haven't started back reading again. So I have gotten some suggestions from the comments in my previous videos. So I have on hold at the library through Libby the 12-week year, and I have a Warren Buffett book that I plan to read in 2026. I have a few finance books in my house already that I have purchased years ago that I plan to read, but I have only ever read one finance book. It was The Financial Diet, which that is also a YouTube channel, and I love the book, but kind of want something new, something that'll give me a new perspective on, working hard to pay off debt. Okay, so that concludes my 6 financial goals. I am going to throw in a few other goals that I have that you will see me try to accomplish in the year 2026. I am also going to be creating videos to help me keep track of these financial goals. So I want to create a mood board. I want to create a bingo card, maybe even a vision board as well. In the past 2 years, I kept track of my goals on a planner, but I struggled with completing those goals outside of just finance. I couldn't ever complete all of those goals. So this year, since it's my 3rd year, I want to just try something new, try something different, and maybe even put it in a way that I can post it for me to see every day somewhere in my house. So those other goals is I want to lose weight. Specifically, I want to lose 60 pounds. And that's if you don't include the toning and then the muscle strength and definition that I'll need to build. I'm not gonna say how much I weigh exactly, not right now, but I want to lose 60 pounds. So that will affect my finances in the sense that I have purchased a gym membership. I don't plan on purchasing Ozempic, but I know several people around me who have and who are nudging me to do so. But right now I purchased a gym membership and I go there 4 times a week. Another goal of mine is a biblical goal. I would like to read the Bible in its entirety. I have done it in the past, bits and pieces, but this time I want to read it in chronological order. And then my last goal is I would like to improve this YouTube channel. I'm not using this YouTube channel to make money, make a living. I will never leave my very secure job, but I have found so many benefits from having this channel just in the past couple of months that I want to continue to work at it. I want to continue to improve the channel. Just today, I hit 150 subscribers and I hit over 1,000 watch hours. And I just am so thankful that there are people out there that like to listen to me. They like to help me, give me great advice. Thank you so much. But I just also have really seen an improvement in myself and in my mental health because I started filming these videos even though they're backdated, but I started filming these videos back when I was having those struggles at my jobs with my coworkers, because I wanted to motivate myself to see how far I've come. And I did not even realize how far I've come in just these 2 years, which 2 years is a long time, but I've come a long way. Just the length in the progress that I've made, I'm so happy that I was able to create this channel to see that, because I couldn't see it before. Okay, all right, so that is it. Those are my financial goals, plus 3 others that I tacked on at the end there. Thank you for following along. If you stayed to the end of the video, I'd love to have you join me on this debt-free journey, on this financial journey. So please go ahead, click subscribe, click the like, leave a comment down below if you would like, especially if you have some advice for me. I would greatly appreciate it. But other than that, my next video will be out tomorrow. I have no idea what it's going to be yet. But other than that, thank you. And until then, thanks for watching. Bye.